Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but as soon as I saw what he had to say about it, I thought, this guy's off his rocker. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But I came across a review for a game that was near and dear to my heart growing up. A game called Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bus Loose on the Super Nintendo. So right now, the first time in 25 years, we're going to find out. Was Jake Dies Again off his rocker? Or has nostalgia clouded my mind yet again?
Look, Rob, I really appreciate that you watch my videos. I really appreciate that you even took the time to shout me out and tell people to come watch my content. But if you were really my friend, you would have made a response video to any other game in which I reviewed. Because now you know I'm going to have to take the time and revisit this game. And I really don't know if I have it in me, Rob.
Okay. We died on the first level. That happens sometimes, you know? No big deal. That's just part of it.
Oh my god. What if he's right? Everything I know is a lie. Everything was a lie.
All right, so he said I was right, so I guess I can quit watching. I'm just kidding, guys. We'll keep watching. We'll see at least how it shakes out and how he came to conclusion of how I'm right.
That coyote is unbothered. He's got bigger fish to fry, apparently. No, what? Okay, that was...
I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a lot of unjustly deaths, followed by some crash out. So, am I the crazy one?
Oh, let's go! See, there we go. That's a bingo. The coyote. Give us the coyote. Elmira. Oh, that's good. That's good.
And Rob, you talk about these mini games and how they're so fun and easy, but look what mini games that you chose to put in your video. A guessing matching game, a weight guessing game. What about the ones that had the awful hit detection like the squash game? Did you guys notice the squash game was nowhere to be found in his video? But I get it. He's nostalgic for the game. He's got to make his case. I get it. But I just wanted you guys to notice that.
Easy course. Well, we got to go hard, right? You go hard or you go home, baby. Let's go.
I will say the fact that you chose the hard ending is probably one of the bravest things I've ever seen. One of the bravest things I've ever seen. But I think you guys forget the question that I ask on all of my videos is, would a mediocre gamer like this game? And look, I couldn't really tell because, you know, it's highlights of this game and it's really hard to tell how he cut it if he is a mediocre gamer. But the moment I saw this, I knew he was no mediocre gamer. So yeah, for seasoned vets, obviously that this game's gonna be fun. But for the average gamer, the difficulty testifies against Buster.
We got the speed. We got the vibe. This is it. I feel it.
I will say, Rob, I really like when you die in the game and then you kind of like laugh it off. Look, and I know what you're doing there. You're trying to hide the pain. And I know that because I do that. I mean, if you're counting all the unjustly deaths that we've already seen thus far, it probably took him well over 3 hours to make a 15-minute video.
We got oh, is this a sprinting level? Oh, no. No! Oh, go. Oh, we needed that. No! Go, go, go. No! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was so close. Get him, get him, get him. Get the guy. Get it, get it, get it. No!
I mean, he was dying so much in the game, I almost sent him a message that said, maybe you need to rename the channel. Maybe something like, Rob Dies Again. Look, it's actually kind of funny. When he first reached out to me on X and sent me a DM and told me he was going to be making this whole video, one of the first things I said is like, look, a lot of times in situations, you can take some time, take a breather, step back from the situation and zoom out and think a little bit differently. This was not one of those instances. I still mean what I said. I do not like this game.
In order to make sure that we have the most authentic experience, we are going to be playing this game on my RG slide.
Oh, and another point, let's go back to it. Rob is using modern equipment. He's using a modern controller. You can't sit here and say that the game is easy and you're using modern equipment. I'm using the OG Super Nintendo controller that people used back in the day. That's why it's hard. You got an edge up.
All right, so there you go. Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bus Loose on the Super Nintendo. Did it age well? Is it good? Has nostalgia blinded me? Okay. Is Jake right? Is this game terrible?
Look, there are different ways of looking at the exact same game. And Rob's going to give his subjective analysis, as do I. And a lot of times we even forget we got the nostalgia glasses on. He told nostalgia to go sit in the corner, and it looks like he let it climb out without even knowing it. Look, I do not want to play this game again. But Rob's my boy. And that's what you do when you're friends. And it's important for me to be right. I mean, mainly because we're friends. So I'm going to play this game again, and I'm going to see if my original opinions still stand. Here we go. I just cannot believe I'm revisiting this game. I cannot believe I'm playing it again. And already, that opening tune gives me a touch of PTSD. And I'm a pretty stubborn person, so it's going to be hard to change my opinion. But I'm going to try to remain as objective as possible, just to give Rob the benefit of the doubt. Okay, here comes the dash and jump. Here we go. Okay. We're doing. How was I supposed to know there was going to be a 16? Why is it 16 pounds? How was I supposed to know there was going to be a 16-pound anchor floating in midair? Come on, Rob. How can you defend that? How can you defend a giant weight suspending in midair? We're going to have to jump at the right time. All right, let's keep dashing. I remember you got to push these little cabinets, and I'm not going to be a fan. What do we do? Okay, we moved the cabinets. I know doom is near. Look at that. You can't dash, then jump, then do a little flippy-do. You have to do it one at a time. What's up with that? I'm asking too much from Buster. I'm asking too much from him. Let's see if I can dash up this wall. See, what am I supposed to do right here? So I can't run up this wall because this guy's going to get me at the top. I can't hit this button right here. That doesn't do anything. Oh, now it does it. You saw that I hit it at least 3 times before that. That's the kind of frustration I'm talking about. The spawn rate on these enemies is crazy. Okay. Now let's see if I can jump over. I pressed the jump button. What is up with that? Okay, I think I made it out of there. I think next is a little bit of a boss battle, but I don't think he's too hard. I say as I die again. How do I avoid him? Send help. What do? You can't jump over him. Continue. Maybe it won't make me start over from the beginning. Oh, it does. I think this is a skill play issue right here. Because I'm about to play through the exact same game. And since when does a continue take you backwards? Like, you're supposed to have a few continues, run out of continues, then you start at the beginning of the game. Not, hey, do you want to continue? Oh, we got to go back anyway. How does that even make sense? That's not a continue. You just lost. It's just game over. Add it to the list. Add it to the list of things I don't like. All right, we're going to watch that 16-pound giant anchor hanging in the air. All right, I think you got to start right, then you jump left. I mean, look at this hit detection. You just saw me hit this button 2 or 3 times and didn't activate it. All right, let's see what we got to do with this dog now. Oh, we got to sneak him. He gave me a key. Looky there. You just gotta spam the Y button. That's all you gotta do. I think next is Taz, and you have to like give him desserts to satisfy him after this little mini stage. Now it's gonna watch. I'm still gonna die a lot, even knowing what's coming. But I guarantee you, when you first walk up on that level and you have no idea what's going on, it doesn't give you any like. It's not very intuitive that you have to put the food in his mouth. I just thought like I was going to have to avoid him. He maybe eats the food and that's how he gets powered up and I have to somehow kick him. I was kicking him. I was kicking myself. I was hiding in the elevators. It was really hard to figure out what to do. But I know what to do now. And we're going to see if knowing that is going to make me maybe like it this time. We'll see. Okay, let's feed the beast. He's hungry. Let's feed him. My boy's trying to get them gains. All right, we gotta hide. We gotta hide in the elevator. Why is he so fast? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, this is bad. Okay, hold on. No, that's not what I meant to do. Now we gotta hide in the elevator again. so hard to kind of time and be under the belt in which he's in. And that's what I'm saying. I think the discrepancy here is the difficulty level, skill level between me and Rob. That's what I think. Run! I have no idea how to get to him. This whole elevator shtick is not for me. Just not gonna sit here and tell me that a kid could pass this. I'm not gonna believe it. Okay, he's about to come up top. I gave him a hamburger. His first snack. Okay, I'm in position. You kidding me? Okay, we are at the western stage. Alright, this is tricky. I remember for some reason, the blue horses, they hurt you. That was part of my review. Gotta watch out for the blue horses. My little flippy thing, my flippy-doo, took me too far. I'm gonna spam the kick. Maybe that's the way. Maybe I've been missing it this entire time. All I had to do was spam the kick. I don't know how I was supposed to avoid the wolf and the barrel there, but I guess there's a way. Is this minigame time? Guys, we have redemption. We have a moment of redemption that could be on the horizon. Let's see what they give us. Which game will I get from the wheel? If it's the squash game, it's fate for me to review it. If it's the squash game. Oh, I have to press the button. Lucky button. Here we go. Oh, what's it going to stop on? I'm nervous. Okay, I'm not familiar with this one. A bingo? Bro, it's over. I love bingo. I'm about to lock in. See, these are the games which I enjoy. I just get to rely on my luck and not my skill. But hey, I'd rather be lucky than good any day. Write that down. I do like this little fun mechanic. This is a good time. So we can disguise ourselves as the ball now. Because that's fair. That's fair to kids, Rob, that rented this game. And enemies can disguise themselves as props in the background. Yeah, totally balanced. I gotta start from the beginning each time. No checkpoints. Another scratch against the game. No checkpoints. You can't be difficult and have no checkpoints. You gotta pick one of the two. Okay, so yeah, I used the password system so I could get to level 4. That's just where we're at. And a child shouldn't have to do that. And I stand by that. That's for when they progress after they've tried for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. But for me to be struggling on this after multiple times, I feel like it's too hard. However, this football game does look a little fun. Let's see if I remember it. We're going to go with a run play. I feel like that's easier starting off. Okay, it's 2nd down and 2. Hey, we'll run the ball. If we get 8 yards every play, we will march. If I have to just march down the field one at a time, running it down their throats for 8 yards a play, I'll do it. I'll do it. Set up. All right, not many yards there. 2nd and 6. Hey, 4 yards a play gets you a touchdown. Gets you a first down, then gets you a touchdown. We'll take it. 4 yards a play. Let's do it. Okay, I will say this football game's kind of fun. 1st and 10. Here we go. Caught the ball. 6-yard pass. 6-yard hook. Nothing wrong with that. Touchdown. Woo! All right. Bust your brakes loose. Just made me smile. You caught it on camera. It did happen. This level in particular is fun. This is a good time. Another mini game. What do we get? Let's see what kind of magic we get. Here we go. What is this? Game is the mystery weight challenge. Okay. All right, I'm locking this in. I like our odds here. I like our strategy. We're going medium, small to medium, small, big, medium to big. That's kind of, I think that's their weights. I like our strategy. Let's see if we can execute just how we drew it up. Here we go. And we win. And we win. This is good coaching right here. Oh, yeah. 3 out of 5. It's all about strategy. Didn't even have my feet on the ground yet, and I'm getting hit. How was I supposed to know nothing was there? Why does he not run up the wall? What am I missing? Okay, we're just gonna walk off this. I didn't think that was gonna work, but I'm at a loss. Let's try this again. What do you do here? How is a kid supposed to figure this out? I'm almost 30 and I can't figure it out. I just assume jump back. I'm gonna run out of dash. I'm gonna fall like I do every single time. Okay, I'm supposed to go left. No idea on what I'm supposed to do next. They bounce and hit you. The nuts and bolts can bounce off the ground and hurt you. Since when does logic dictate that if I drop a nut or screw on the ground, it will bounce back up and hurt me? Don't cuss on stream, don't cuss on stream. I don't think I can do this anymore. For my own sanity, I don't think I can do this anymore. So there you have it. That's why I'm still frustrated with this game. It is not the way it's presented. It's not to do with its looks. It's not, well, I say controls. The hit detection to me is awful. But it's mainly the difficulty. It's the difficulty and the hit detection. Both are just, it bothers me to no end, and that it's not like intuitive on how to get through levels. Like, how do you supposed to know you're supposed to throw food in Taz's mouth and the levels and the doors, and then how am I supposed to figure out I'm supposed to go from right to left and then grab onto a ladder with I guess a hidden Super Nintendo button. I don't know how other people do it. So it's just stuff like that that's just frustrating to me. I really want to like the game because when it's good, it's good. Like that football game, if they made that football game into an entire game and like had plays and stuff, I would buy that game. It would be in my collection. I'll tell you that right now. It gave me a few smiles, it gave me a few laughs. So, but overall, no, I feel the same way.
But here's what's a crazy feat. Rob from Retro Hunters can even make this game seem interesting. So if you guys want some more content or hear about more retro games or gaming memories or just be a part of a chill live stream, man, go check out my boy Rob from Retro Hunters and subscribe to his channel.